Hello guys, welcome again. In this video we are going to talk about how to the setup you have to follow if you want to use my trading system. There are many ways. Actually, let me tell you something. You don't need like a special indicator to use my system of trading, of course, but of course it's going to help you a lot, right? You have access to my private indicators because it's actually the setup is done there. So but in this case, in this video, I'm gonna split the video into parts. One is for just free indicators. You can use it manually, you can set up manually everything, and the second one is gonna be with if you decide to join to my Patreon, how you can get access and you will be able to use my indicators on TradingView. Remember, if you want to use indicators, custom indicators, you need a pro version of TradingView, so it's not free. Okay, so in this case, now we have here the chart of Bitcoin. So let me show you here. For we are gonna start with the exponential moving average. Exponential moving average. Yep. And the setup here is like the number I like to use is 55. In my case, you can change the color, I mean, whatever. In my case, I like to use yellow, and I like to change, I think that's it. Okay, so this is the ME55, and we are gonna use couple curve. And you use, for example, you search my name here. You will see in the community I have some indicators. Some of them they are not all of them. Some of them they are private, as you can see here, but others actually they are free, so you can use them as well. For example, this one, couple curve momentum indicator here. Just 1 second. Perfect, good. And now you have here this indicator. As you can see here, this indicator is part of my system now. We have the ME55, we have the curve, and also we need the volume profile. Remember, we are using here a free indicator. So you don't have pro version, well, no, don't worry about it. You can use a secondary indicator for volume profile is poor man. Yep, poor man's volume profile, and actually it's very popular. Is actually you can use it if you don't have a pro version of TradingView. And as you can see here, technically we have actually we have almost everything. The last indicator is the ADX, but just only the average directional index, not this one, just this one. So now what we can do here is merge this one, for example, move to existing pane here, and you will have this this setup. Of course, the scale you will have to fix it here. For example, merge all the scales. Yes, okay. You can do this, or if you don't like it, you can keep it like this. The thing here is like this ADX, you can change the color because of course it's gonna be hard to see here. For example, white, something like this. And well, you will have to deal with the scale by yourself because we are using the free version of TradingView in this case. So you can see here now you have my setup. You don't need like private access to my system. I mean my indicators if you don't want to do it, of course. I just don't suggest to do it because of course I offer different actually many features in my private indicators like we don't have here, but now you are ready to go. Okay, now this is the free version. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna save here this one. I'm gonna change the name here. Let me do that. Free setup. Okay, so this one I'm gonna save it here, and I'm gonna share the link of all my videos starting from this video, and in the future you will see in the description of all my videos the free setup. Yeah, you can use this one or the using my indicators, my own indicators. Okay, so this is in the description you will find all the links you need. Okay, also the playlist, because this video is a part of a playlist, how to use my system, of course, in the big picture. Okay, so now let's continue with the next part of the second part of this video. Now we are gonna use, I'm gonna change here, I'm gonna create a new layout here, and we are gonna use now the Pro version. Yeah, for Pro members, remember, if you want to get access to my indicators, you will have to join to my Patreon. Yeah, because all the Patreon supporters, they have access to my private indicators. So first of all, here, when you join to Patreon, just create a ticket in on Discord. Of course, you have to join to Discord and create a ticket there. Just share your nickname, share your nickname and your email, or your Patreon account, and that's it. After that, in a few minutes, of course, I will just give you some permissions, and you will be able to access to all my indicators. So let me show you here the indicators I have available for you. So if you see my profile here, my profile, we have the scripts. We have some in red, like, you know, trading views so picky sometimes, but never mind. So you will have access to the advanced trend system, is the ME55 with some features, actually, for example, long-term moving average, and also how to set up the stop loss for longs and shorts. A ripple momentum indicator is very powerful using volume also. And momentum indicator, this one actually is a curve. This one is very, very important. It's one of the most important indicators I have. And as you can see here, we had volatility, and also one very important here is we have the scale with ADX, because after you use the free version, I mean the setup I showed you before, you will realize it's super annoying fixing manually always the scale. So the thing here is, like, now this indicator has actually the scale fixed, and also you have the projection of curve. So and more features as well. And you see here we have the flow trend system indicator, is based on the USD dominance, and we have more squeeze momentum indicator, and we have the simple moving average ME55 here. So you have actually a collection of many indicators. Usually I use as a secondary opinion. Of course, for example, this one is the most important one, is the balance on volume balance oscillator. This one actually is my main indicator, my lead indicator, because the volume is actually very, very, very important, and it's something we have to watch always. Okay, so you can access here. So the thing here is, like, when you send me this your ticket on Patreon, what is going to happen is very simple. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. Let me open again TradingView. Sorry, because I am recording this. Oh, never mind. So the point here now, let's start with the setup with private indicators. First of all, here you will open indicators, and you will see my scripts, and you will you will see the invite only scripts. If you have Pro, you will find all the indicators you need here. First of all, we are gonna add the momentum indicator, Leonidas crypto here, and as you can see here, we have what we have. Curve with the scale fixed, and also more features. So we add also the on volumes balance here. One thing I didn't show you how to add volume on volume balance with the free indicators. Is the problem is because the reading, you use a normal on volume balance, the free version or the normal one, the reading how to use it is very, very different. That's why this indicator is extremely important if you really want to understand my system. There are some options there, but for example, you search on volume balance, OVB, you will find different indicators, right? But most of them at least in my experience, they are not, we cannot follow, at least I couldn't find like a good indicator to replace mine. I'm not saying mine is better, just for my current system. That's it. That's the only thing I'm saying. So you can do it. Yes, actually, you join to Patreon, you will realize some guys actually they have their own OBB, or they found maybe some alternatives. Maybe you can ask to them. So in here, if you want to add the free version, I will suggest maybe you can add one of and try one of them and see and compare the results, and maybe you will find something good. But for now here, OBB here this is my custom indicator of OBB, as you can see here. And also we are gonna add the next indicator is the trend following system. Is invite here is this one. And as you can see here, oh my God, it's this one, as you can see here. Now, this indicator is, oh wow, but it's messy, right? Yes, of course. Why? Because I'm showing you everything by default. What we have to do is just remove what we don't need, okay? If we don't need, for example, we don't need the ATR. ATR is for the stop losses. So we don't need this one, and we don't need this one. Perfect, okay? So we don't need also the weekly moving average, the dots. Yeah, so let me remove it. Is bar color conditions. Oh no, this one no, let me 1 second. ATR is this one. No, so now we have 3 moving average. So in my system of trading, I use just the ME55, the ME21 and ME100, they are optionals. So in my case, usually I use just the ME55 here, because some traders, they like to use ME21 when they are trading 4-hour chart, for example. So it's just optional here. So in this case, I'm gonna just say, you know what, I'm gonna just remove the first moving average here. For example, here, sorry, is this one here, visibility, yes, first MA here, and the last one. As you can see here, we have just the ME55. In this case, some traders, they like to use the 100. Sometimes I like to use it, but honestly, in my case, I want to keep it simple. 100 is fine for me. If I want to trade or swing trading, for example, in this case, I like to use 1-day chart, for example. 1-day chart, why? Because, for example, if I am on a short position, in this case, my stop loss should be around $31,000. Maybe it's a lot for you. It depends, right? If you are in a spot, or I don't know, it depends, right? It depends. Of course, risk management here is not good, right? In 1-day chart for shorts. But if we go to 4-hour chart, for example, you will see this value is going to change. The ATR right now is here, actually at $30,000 to 100. So that means if you want to enter in short here, you have to set your stop loss around this area. Yeah, around this area. So as you can see here, now we have the system working. Now there is one thing missing, is the volume. If we go to the volume here, volume profile here, profiles, visible range volume profile, and that's it. Is the only thing we need. Now you say, hey, but you have a lot of indicators. It depends, right? Because in this case, for example, I have just one moving average here, ME55, because it's the real system. I have curve and with ADX, and also I have OBB. So if you see, we have 1, 2, 3 indicators. I am saying this is just one. It's just one indicator for me. Why? Because this is not just curve, it's not just ADX, it's the combination of both. We are gonna get one result. Do you understand? So if we just curve, okay, so totally fine. If we use ADX, is one, right? One result. But in this case, the combination of both indicators, I will get just one. So that's why for me, it's just this one result. So for me, it's just one indicator here, 1, 2, and 3 indicators, and volume profile is for support and resistance. So remember, in another video, I actually did it before, price action and this kind of things. I have some videos about it. So the idea of this video is showing you how to set up my system of trading in your trading view, and after that, in a playlist, you will see what is price action, what is MA55, how to use it, all these kind of things, maybe around 5-6 videos. And after that, you will be able to follow me in my live stream, and also you can practice by yourself. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video.